Creating a racetrack in the heart of the capital city of Great Britain means you need a good pit lane facility. And I think you'll agree, we've done a fantastic job. It is a hive of activity as all 9 teams prepare for the first qualifying session of the weekend. And pole position here is critical. 3 points in the championship for the man who puts his car on pole position. So for Sébastien Buemi and Lucas Di Grassi, it's game time right from the off. The pits, and I'm with FIA Formula E's Benoit Dupont. Benoit, tell us a little bit about what you do at Formula E.
I'm the sporting manager, so I manage all the sporting aspects of the race itself. It means organizing the race, preparing the circuit, organizing the safety around the track, and all the relation with the FIA, which is the governing body of the championship.
So transforming Battersea Park in the centre of London into a racetrack, that must be such an incredible task.
It was a great challenge. It's true that the park, the way it was built, you would have thought that they wanted to have a circuit on it. And I think it's one of the most demanding track we've done. And if you ask the driver, it's quite bumpy. But that's what's interesting for the season finale.
One of the greatest successes of it, of course, is that after last year and what we might see this year as well, it's a real challenge for the drivers. It creates some incredible racing.
Yes, indeed. Also, it's quite narrow. That's also the strength of Formula E, is that it is not about the track; it's about how the driver manage their races. So you will see a lot of action, and they have no margin for mistake here.
And everybody at Formula E really seems to have a bit of a buzz around the city of London. It's a great place to come motor racing.
Yes, indeed. Well, first of all, we are based here. The championship promoter is based in London. There's a reason why. I mean, motorsport and England are closely linked, and clearly racing in London is something that has never been done in I would say recent motorsport, modern motorsport. So it's a big challenge that we managed to overcome, and we're already here in the second year, and I think it's great, and I think the fans knows it, because you only find this kind of fans in England.
Well, we're down at the Audi Abt Scheffler team, and it's Audi Le Mans 24-hour winner in the past. Andre Lotterer's down here. Andre, good to see you at Battersea Park.
Yeah, I thought I'd come to check it out. You know, I wasn't far, so it's the first time I come to visit Formula E, and let's see how it is. I have a few teammates that race here, and a lot of people from the WEC, so it was about time to come and check it out.
So obviously your teammate at Audi Sport, Lucas Di Grassi, is on course for the championship. Has he been telling you all about what's great about it? Come on, you need to come and go racing here?
No, of course we're quite curious, you know, because it's completely different racing. The technology is different, but we have a lot of similar technologies and strategies in the WEC, so it's quite interesting to have these crosstalks. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I might be interested to race here. Let's see if I think it's exciting or not, and then hopefully Lucas can get the title as well.
So first impressions then, being here in the paddock and having a look at the cars. As a racing driver, what do you make of them?
Well, it's pretty cool setup, very easy to see the cars, and a nice hospitality in the cities. I think a lot of things go well together, but to be honest, I've just been here half an hour, so I'm still discovering.
Well, it's great to see you in the paddock, and hopefully this isn't the last time we'll see you. Enjoy the day.
Thank you.
We're down in the paddock with the 2 fastest voices in Formula E, Dario Franchitti and Jack Nichols. Boys, you've got an incredible mission ahead of you this weekend. Some great action on track.
Yeah, and some great maths to come as well. Trying to figure out the various permutations for the championship as it unfolds is going to be tough. Today's not too bad on Saturday, because I don't think the championship will be won today. But Sunday, that's when it's all going to kick off, I think.
And obviously, with this being London, Dario, the streets are tight, the streets are narrow. These drivers are going to be under so much pressure right from the off.
Absolutely, whether you're in the championship fight or whether you're just out there trying to get the result. The season's ending, this contract up for renegotiations, everybody wants a good result, and the walls are close here. You slightly overextend, you're going to end up in the wall there. So it gives us something, you know, to talk about all the time, because there's action from back to front in the field.
Dario's contract is up for negotiation as well, though, so he's got to do a good job, so no pressure on him as well.
You're not saying that someone like David Coulthard could replace him?
Of all the Scottish people, Coulthard, McNish, Franchitti,
Lee Mackenzie.
Yeah, we've probably got the weakest here.
Guaranteed on that one.
Well, the banter's obviously flowing well. We look forward to the weekend, guys. Thanks very much.
No worries. Cheers,
Thank you.
We're down at the Renault Edams team with the 4-time world champion and senior manager of the squad, Alain Prost. Alain, great to be here, and obviously the cars are going very fast here at Battersea Park this weekend.
Yeah, it looks okay. Both drivers are quite happy with the car. We know it's going to be a bit tight, and as usual, qualifying is going to be the first part of the challenge, depending on which session you will start. Also, the weather could be something that we can't predict, and for qualifying first and then for the rest. I hope that it's going to be clear for the championship. At least Seb and Lucas Di Grassi are going to start with the same session on qualifying, third session. So at least it will be equal for the sportive side, which is good.
And obviously Sébastien Buemi can be the FIA Formula E champion, but Renault Edams can be the team's championship as well. So it's going to be a very big weekend for everyone.
Well, it's a big weekend. It's a lot of pressure for sure. We won the team championship last year, but we lost the driver championship for 1 point. And the goal this year was ready to try to be champion on both championships. So we are trying to do it. The pressure is there. On the other side, it's a very positive pressure. We are very happy to still be a contender at the end, the last race. It's going to be normally decided tomorrow. So maybe at the last lap, like last year. And I hope that the fans are going to be happy about that. If we can see both podiums the same than last year here at this place, we'll be delighted, because that was really a good souvenir, good remember.
And with the weather being so changeable over the course of the weekend, everything being so close, I mean, what is the team's strategy coming into this one? Are you going flat out for the victory, or do you have to take every session as it comes?
It is almost impossible to say. We need to have the best car possible. That's what we do during practice. We need to have the best position on the grid. That's what we are going to try to do in qualifying, and then we are going to see where we are on the grid. Depending of the track condition, we may have a chance of rain during the race, so we have to adapt. We are working very hard on the radio between the engineer and the drivers on the radio, to be sure that we can talk to the drivers, very easily, and they can also talk to us. So we just have to wait and see. That's why we have the maximum pressure, lap after lap.
Well, we wish you and the team all the best for the championship. Bon chance, Alain.
Okay, thank you very much, and welcome to the big fans. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Here in London, we're going to crown a Formula E champion for the second season, and it could be the man beside me, Lucas Di Grassi, leading the championship by 1 point. It's make or break time. How do you feel?
Very good. We had a very good session this morning, and we are ready for qualifying race now.
Now, obviously, this weekend is going to be about trying to get the job done in the championship, but you also have to be very consistent around here. It's a tough track with a lot of challenges.
Exactly, and two-day event, so 60 points to go. It's like 20% of the championship still remaining, so today is not really the final. Today is just another race. We have to race strong, collect the most amount of points possible, and then see how it goes tomorrow.
So is that the strategy? You just kind of have to be in the right place at the right time, or are you going all-out attack?
No, we always try to win the race, but sometimes it's not possible. Then we collect as much points as we can, like we've been doing so far. So, of course, you try to attack the maximum you can, but it's about risk management. If you attack too much, you end up doing mistakes, and that's not ideal. So it's a very tricky format for the championship, with one lap qualifying and these two events as a final. Very tricky to manage, but I think I have a very good team behind me. They will tell me exactly what I need to do.
So obviously it's been a very tough and close season. You've really been able to show week in, week out you have a chance to do it, but so has Sébastien. So what do you need to do to beat him?
Keep my head cool, do the job. We've been doing it so far, and although we don't have the fastest car, clearly we've been more consistent through the whole championship, and it's what we need to do. When we don't have the fastest car, to score points, and when he does mistakes, we win the races. It's exactly the strategy we took from the beginning of the year, and it's been working out.
Well, we wish you all the very best. Good luck and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you very much.
For all the British fans out there, I've got a tip for you. #FanBoost, #Mike Conway. And Mike is right with me. Mike, great to see you out there in the practice session earlier. We're in the top 4. Things going well.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We did a run at 200 kilowatts just to see, what we could potentially do in qualifying. And it was kind of maybe a good move in the end, because second practice got cancelled. So I've definitely got a feel for what I got to do in about an hour's time.
And things have been going quite well for you generally. The last few weeks, the last few races you've done, you've been pretty much like lightning at the moment. So perhaps you could pull off a nice surprise today.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going okay. Slowly getting more and more points as the races are going on. But, you know, it's tough to really get everything out of qualifying. I think that's been my nemesis the last few races. But, you know, keep working at it and see what we can get today.
Now, there's 3 of you Brits out there on the circuit. If you're going to give a hashtag fan boost to you, what are we going to get back?
Loads of passing, lots of excitement, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, actually around here is quite hard to save the energy. So, you know, we found that out yesterday. But yeah, you can definitely pass. And with that little bit of extra power, I promise I will.
So there's definitely going to be some action from you today.
Yes, watch out.
Excellent. Cheers, Mike. Have a good one.
All right, cheers.
I'm here with 2-time Formula One world champion and an IndyCar champion as well, Emerson Fittipaldi. Emerson, it's great to have you in the Formula E paddock.
No, I'm very pleased. I was here last year. Today could be an incredible race like was last year. And between me and Lucas, being Brazilian, I want Lucas to win, but I know it's going to be very tough. It could rain. Everything could change. I mean, I remember last year was an incredible final.
And there's a lot of Brazilians who have come here to London to watch Lucas potentially become the champion. I mean, what's it going to mean to the fans back home if Lucas gets the job done? Because it's a big sport in Brazil. They love it.
Well, they love it. I just had my grandchildren, Pietro, who is driving the World Series, the Formula Renault, and Enzo, who's driving the Ginetta Championship. Both are here. I am here, all the Brazilians behind Lucas. I hope he can make it.
So maybe one day you could have Pietro and Enzo in Formula E for one day.
It can happen. I mean, they are growing. Pietro is doing really well. He could be next year here. I'll be very happy.
Now, Lucas obviously is in a tough battle for the championship. How hard do you think he's going to have to work to get the job done today?
I think if it rains, he has a very good chance of winning. He's extremely fast on the wet. He's a very capable driver. But Boemi is fast too. I mean, it'll be a tough competition, be a very tough competition.
Well, it's great to have you here. We're glad you're enjoying the show, and we hope to see you again sometime. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I'm sure the public enjoy. Formula E is growing globally. It's you know, next year New York, Hong Kong, big cities, and it's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So if you're going to use your hashtag fan boost, there's one guy who put it on the podium yesterday. Maybe you want to go for hashtag Bruno Senna. Bruno is right with me. Bruno, you were absolutely on fire yesterday. Looked like a good race out there.
Yeah, it was good. Good day overall. We got nice and lucky with qualifying with the weather, so we got our dry lap in. And Super Pole was fantastic as well. Difficult conditions, but good lap. And then the race was quite interesting. I mean, we managed to pull a gap from the guy behind and almost stick with the guy in front that had a bit of a faster car, but ultimately the podium came under difficult conditions, and hopefully we can score some good points again today.
Now, you're known for being quite a smooth, quite a consistent driver, but in the Super Bowl yesterday, you really attacked the circuit. You were proper on it yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I took a bit more risk than I wanted to, but there I thought, well, if I made a mistake and lost a lap, it wouldn't cost me much, so that's why I went for it, and it almost paid off, but the track conditions were improving too fast, and unfortunately I didn't quite get pole position.
So if the fans decide to give you the fan boost going into this final race of the season, what can you give them on the track?
Well, we have to see after quali. We saw that how difficult it is to overtake here yesterday. So, but the fan boost will always help. So yeah, I can pretty much make sure that I'll get in a position that with the fan boost that they give me.
Quick message to all the Brazilian fans out there.
Valeu pessoal por vir. Muito bom ver todos os brasileiros aqui e espero que a gente possa estar no pódio de novo mais tarde. Valeu.
Fantastic. Well done, Bruno.
Thank you.